Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back. Listen, I want to talk to y'all real quick about some housewives, okay? And that's Real Housewives of Atlanta specifically, okay? We got to talk about Nene Leakes and her having to pay this photographer. We also have to get into Kim Zolciack because Miss Ma'am, girl, you did all that talking, making it seem like, your house was not in foreclosure. And Fulton County came to the front and said, girl, the lie detector test said that was a lie, okay? So let's go ahead. And before we get into all of that, I just want to send a congratulations over to Portia Williams' best friend, Miss Shamia Morton, because she and her husband welcomed a second child, a daughter by way of surrogate. Okay, so that was really cute. Okay, I'm not sure if their baby's going to be in the hospital for a minute. They definitely posted some images of her, and she had the tubes and everything in her nose and stuff. So I'm not sure if she's going to be there a little longer than what they expect. But either way, it looks like she was delivered safe and sound for the most part. So congratulations to them. All right. Now understand, in my personal opinion, honey, now that Miss Shamia has had her child, it's not going to be much longer before we see Miss Portia Williams with the child as well. Okay. Y'all know Shamia went and got her African husband, and Portia was right on her heels by grabbing up somebody else's husband and making them hers. Okay, we know that Portia wants to expand her family. All right, so now that Shamia has done it, I'm sure it's not going to be long before we see Miss Portia Williams doing the same thing. Okay, so keep it going, Shamia, and being great inspiration. Okay, for your friends around you. All right, congratulations and good luck. All right, now next I want to go ahead and just move on because I want to talk about Nene to the leaks. Okay, we have to talk about Nene. Now I came to you guys with this story, a few weeks back, maybe even a few months back. All right, where we talked about Nene having to pay this photographer because the person was like taking pictures and things for her in her club, okay, Lanithia Lounge and things, and they were expecting to be paid out, and the payment was never made. All right, now Radar Online is saying that ex-Real Housewives of Atlanta star Nene Leakes ordered to pay photographer $1,000 after blowing off lawsuit over alleged debt. I guess Nene felt like the debt wasn't that major. Like, girl, $1,000, girl, let's move on. Girl, I got bigger things and better things to do with my time. Nobody got time for that. Well, the photographer had time because it looks like they went down to the courtroom, okay? According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, a hearing was held on February 9th as part of the lawsuit brought by the person that's known as Photography by Ace, all right? They're going on to say the court granted the motion for a default judgment after Nene failed to respond to the lawsuit despite being served with the legal papers, all right? They're saying the court ordered defendant failed to appear. All right. As a result, the judge awarded photographer $1,000 in principal and another $150 in court costs. The default judgment will continue to grow with interest until Nene pays it in full. I feel like it really didn't even have to go this far. I know it's just like $1,000 because we got to look at Nene. I think Nene may be a millionaire. Either way, Nene got a lot of thousands. All right, understand. So she could have possibly overlooked it, girl, by accident, or she could have saw it and be like, girl, $1,000. Like, girl, go ahead on somewhere with that, right? She probably just kind of dismissed it subtly. But girl, that 1,000 can rack up to about 10, 15, 20 if it's not paid because it's going to be growing interest until it's paid. So I would just go ahead and just, go ahead and throw that lady her money or that man or whoever they money. And then if you still have Lanithia Lounge, which I believe she does, I'm not sure. I don't hear a lot about it anymore. But girl, throw you a little party, add a little cover charge or whatever like that and get your money back or something. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just go ahead and get them folks their money because I would hate to find out a year from now, Nene Leakes was supposed to pay a $1,000 debt and she avoided paying it. So it racked up an interest, and it looks like the price is actually X, Y, and Z amount. Okay, way more than $1,000. So, not that it's really gonna matter to Nene, but girl, I feel like it can if it's adding the hell up. Like, just pay these folks they 1,000. Like, you gonna get that back like this. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, okay? They're saying that Radar Online said they first reported this last year when the person filed the suit against her. All right. Photography company said that they had worked at the club on multiple dates. They sent Nene an invoice and Nene never responded to that invoice. Okay. So that's messed up because Nene, you've been around here calling people starless. Meanwhile, other folks are saying that you're payless because you're not sending them the coin. You're not paying them. Okay. So hopefully we can get that rectified because I would hate to see them, rack up all these interest on Miss Nene Leaks. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. Either way, good luck. Let's go ahead and move on, all right? Hopefully, Nene can get that together. Let's go ahead and move on to Miss Kim Zolciack and her husband, Croy Bierman, all right? Because I do want to get into this article over here on People Magazine. So what we're learning is that Kim Zolciack and Croy Bierman's Georgia mansion is in foreclosure and up for public auction. Now, this is a bit of a chuckle. Not that I'm laughing at her demise at all, but I am laughing at the Instagram post that she made where she was trying to insinuate. First of all, shout out to Mims, make it make sense, because I feel like he was the first person I saw talk about it, and I think it went super viral when he first talked about this foreclosure. Maybe she saw his video, which is why she came to do her Instagram and tried to denounce and be like, oh, girl, though that's not true, honey. I am good, okay? Do you really think I'm going to auction off my home or whatever it was that she was saying, right? So she tried to act like, like, girl, whatever you out here hearing in the streets, it's not true. Well, like I said earlier, Fulton County, Georgia, came to the front, and they said, girl, it's very true, so much so that we about to go ahead and put an auction out here on the stairs of the courthouse. All right? Can we get 25? Can we get 30? Anybody want to give us 45? Or what about 100? Like, girl, that's what it's giving. But let's get into the article. All right. People Magazine are saying, after denying that the home was in foreclosure in a video for her haters, okay, back in November, Kim Zolciack and husband Croy, their mansion in Alpharetta, Georgia, is now up for a public auction. Okay, y'all got to let me know if you guys are planning to go down there to bid on the home, okay, in any capacity. And then after that, I want you to come back and let me know if you need any friends. Okay, because girl, if you're gonna be able to put some coin down over here on Miss Kim house, girl, we need to be friends. I need to be learning some things from you. But let's keep going. They're saying, according to a notice shared Wednesday by Fulton County, Truist Bank will auction off the property on March 7th. Girl, that's coming up in like 2-3 weeks, ma'am. That's coming up in a few weeks for you, Kim, okay? They're going to be doing this in front of the Fulton County Courthouse after the couple defaulted on a $1.65 million loan they took out on their property back in 2012. Now, listen, they're saying Realtor.com estimates the 7-bedroom home is currently worth $2.5 million, all right? The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum previously denied rumors the home was in foreclosure, y'all. Denied the rumors that the home was in foreclosure. Are you okay? Are you okay? I know you're not okay now. So this is what she says in that video. She says, okay, you guys, my house has not sold for $257,000. If you guys think I would let my home that we've put millions and millions of dollars into go for $257,000, you're an idiot. Okay? For real. This is what she says. So what are you going to do, haters? When I'm here for Christmas and I'm here for my birthday in May and I'm here for all these amazing dates. I'm here until I effing want to move, until I decide I don't want to live here anymore. So enjoy the view, haters. You're going to be seeing it for quite some time. Now, Kim, my question is this. Are you allowed to bid on your own home? I would think not, since you were the one that defaulted on the loan, so I don't think that's possible. What I do think, since you are saying that you're going to be in that home until you decide to move, does that mean, and if it does not mean, and you weren't thinking about this, maybe this is a suggestion. Does that mean, and if not, when the owners possibly, put their bid in and they win the auction for the home, could you likely go to them and work out some type of contract to where you're able to rent the property? You feel what I'm saying? For, whatever X amount of dollars on a monthly basis. Or are you going to try and talk one of your friends into bidding for the place and then you just pay them back directly, to own the home at some point, pay off the whatever they paid and then own? I don't know. I don't know if they would want to do that, honestly, if you already defaulted on 1.65 million. But my best suggestion would be that you get with whoever the owners are and see if they will allow you to stay there and you just continue to rent the home from the new owners. And maybe that's a good thing for you because it'll alleviate you from having to pay for certain things, hopefully, depending on your contract, right? Depending on your contract with them, it may help you from not having to, if the air conditioner went out, having to take care of that, maybe maintenance around the house or, on the outside of the home that you would have to do. Maybe there's some negotiation that you guys could get into when it comes to that, possibly. So I would definitely talk to the new owner of the home because it doesn't appear to be you, although you said that you're going to be there until you're effing ready to move. So when I went over to Kim's Instagram last night just to check out some things, I saw that, she has her closet, Kim Z, whatever she calls it, her closet where she's selling a lot of things. And it was so funny that she had a lot of used shoes, but I do believe they were name brand shoes, luxury items that she's selling. And it was funny because I saw it in a bin and it's like, now you don't have anything to say because now you're needing to sell these items, which makes sense. If you got to move out the house, girl, then you might as well sell as much as you can. But it's just funny to me because when the stories were coming out 2 months ago, 3 months ago about you being foreclosed on, you didn't want to accept that, admit that, or at least be quiet. Hello? Now that Fulton County has provided us with documents that you cannot fight, it's giving, girl, you're very quiet now. And I feel like you should have just been quiet at that time too, but it's your business. If somebody's speaking on you, you have every right to really speak on it, but it didn't age well. And I really do hate that for her, although this is a topic of discussion. People are discussing this. Some people may be finding laughter in this, like that's what Kim gets and stuff like that. But I do feel bad at the times that we are in. I would hate to see anybody asked out. Girl, you have a lot of children that are very young, right? You and Croy, so I would hate for you guys to be misplaced and not have a home. Like, I don't wish that on anybody, but it's hard to have sympathy when you come to the front and you try to call people haters for information that they found through government documents. Like, and then you try to, gaslight the people and play in their face. Like what they saw, they didn't really see. So it's kind of hard, or maybe, although you were tardy for that payment, the 1.65 billion, although you were tardy for the mortgage, maybe you can figure out a way to not be tardy on getting more checks, and maybe you could connect back with Andy and see if they can get your show back or something. I don't know if the people are interested, tuned in or whatever, but maybe they could give you your show back so that it can help you get a coin. I do wonder what Nene Leakes is thinking, considering the fact that Nene ended up saying in an interview, I believe she did an interview with Larry Reed where she said she felt like they're going to save Kim, but nobody's going to come and save her. And I'm over here thinking to myself, like, Miss Nene, it's not looking like nobody's coming to save her at this time. Okay, unless they're going to be at that auction. It don't look like nobody's coming to save her. So what are your thoughts about this now? So it would be nice to kind of hear what Nene got to say or whatever. But yeah, let's see what else they're saying before we close this out. They're saying shortly after the couple bought the home in 2012, Miss Kim gave fans a tour of the property. She previously left Real Housewives of Atlanta after starring in the first 5 seasons. Okay, they're just pretty much talking about how much she loved the home. Okay, they're doing a lot of talk about that, and then also they're going into the background of when she and Croy met, how many children they have, and all of that. Okay, so that's the latest update regarding Miss Kim Z and her husband Croy. Very unfortunate situation. I'm also wondering, like, Croy, I haven't seen him working in a minute as far as football is concerned, so I don't know what he has going on. But ultimately, I hate that for you guys, okay? But that's all that I have on Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, you guys go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything. I'm Jamie, that's me. Okay, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.